One in year fives. It's Thursday, math sheet 4, converting fractions, decimals and percentages. So let's get cracking. We've got our do now first, so sheet 4, and I've already got them written for today. So I'm just going to move my camera, have a look down at the table, and we'll have a little look at this. So we'll go across in rows today, we'll mix it up a little bit. So your first one, show 122 hundredths as a percentage. Well, you know 100 over 100 is 100%. So you've got an extra 22%, so you've got 122%. The next one, 50 divided by 5, inverse, read it backwards. Something times 5 is 40. You should know it's 8. Step the square and cube questions up today, so you've got to add them together. 9 squared, 81, 9 times 9. 3 cubed, 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. And if you need to check, 8 to 1 and 27, 108. The next one, the sequence was 0.2, 2/5, something, 80, 100%. Even if you're unsure with 2/5, you can see that 80% goes to 100%. But, trying to test you out, 0.2 is a fifth. We've had it every day this week. So you should know that 2/5 is 0.4. So 2, 4, 6 is the missing part. So 0.6, 60%, 60 hundredths, whichever one of those. 356 divided by 10, there's 1 0, so the cheat way, our decimal moves one place, becomes 35.6. And then the factors of 26, 1 and 26, 2 and 13, and you go all the way through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and none of those we get back to 13. And the last ones, Dave's got 76% of the crayons. He gives 0.3 to Sarah. Remember, 0.3 is in the 10th column, so that is 30%. What percentage does Dave have now? 76 take away 30, 46%. 81 divided by 9, you should recognise that as a square number now. 9 times 9 is 81. And then the prime factors are 28, 2 and 14, you can just half 28. 14, 7 and 2, so 7, 2 and 2. Lovely, easy as that. On to the task, and I'll have to apologise. I've got to the part of our pack where, obviously, this time last week it was a bit, where things started to get a little bit crazy. So this one here, 12.5, it shouldn't say 12.5, it should say 1.25. I clearly didn't type that right at all. So apologies with that. And there's going to be a big fat apology on the English one as well, because the do now is the same. So the end of this, the little error on this one, but the English do now. It was when we were trying to get them all sorted because they were sent out this time last week. So I'll just get rid of that one. Oops. Oh, hit the camera. Oh dear. What a morning. Right, so this one first. So we've got 0.48. You know that's your ones column, your whole things. That's your 10th column, and this is your hundredths column. So 0.48, you've got no whole things. So it's 48%. Remember, it's percent per 100 out of 100. Or it's 48 hundredths. The next one, 0.32, is 32%, or 32 hundredths. The next one, which is not 12.5, but is actually 1.25, my apologies. I really hope you didn't sit looking at that for ages, and that's my biggest worry for today. 1.25 should just be 125%, or 1, hang on, let me write this for you. So 125%, or 1 and 25 hundredths, or 1 1/4 if you spotted 2.25 is a quarter. Okay, so my sincerest apologies for that one, and I really do hope you didn't sit looking at that for ages. And then the rest, hopefully, if you can do those first couple, then the rest should be fine. I'm just going to point out 0.4 is in the 10th column. And actually you've already done something that involves 4 in the 10th column. So good luck with that, and I hope you do well with it.